gosh, so exciting. Hi, everybody. I'm Maya. If this is for some reason you're just tuning in, new to my channel, hi. Happy Conjunction Day. Oh my gosh. Today is so amazing. I'm sure if you're tuning in, thanks for tuning in and joining me today on this very auspicious and magical shift that we're going through as a planet right now. This is so amazing. And right now it's 12:21 on 21/12. Ah! Yay, where I'm at. So I hope everyone's feeling the good vibrations. I just wanted to come. I have the conjunction happening behind me, like, wow, Jupiter is so big. And then Saturn up there. Um, so I'm really feeling the energy today, and I just wanted to come on here and share with you all how I'm feeling and my thoughts about bringing in this new year with this new, golden era on this planet that we're experiencing right now. I feel so blessed to be alive, and I've always known that I would see great shifts happening in my life because that 3D matrix that we were living in was no goods. So many people were unhappy. So many beings were trapped and stuck and enslaved. And now the chains are free. We're broken free. Folks, it feels so good. And I know a lot of us will even meet parts of myself, any part that we have not healed fully consciously yet. It's going to be holding on to the old patterns and being like, no, I just want to like have it how it used to be, even though that was not for our highest good. Our ego is very, it's like the wounded inner child. It's just simply a wounded child that, throwing tantrums and it's hardest just to have control. So if you find yourself being triggered right now or feeling like extra dark, then don't judge it. Just accept it and witness it. And if you feel uncomfortable, just witness it and love it. You can maybe take your journal and just free write what's happening. Or if you need a prompt, maybe you want to write about what you want to let go of and what you want to bring into the new year 2021. Yeah. So we're going to do some meditations on that a little later. I just want to channel and let this energy and information flow out. I already post on my Patreon a little stream of consciousness about what I think about right now. But yes, I just wanted to be celebratory with everyone because we are in the dawn of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. 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 Fifth Dimension music. I love that song. I definitely feel that energy, this golden era. So this conjunction is the beginning of the age of Aquarius. I had thought we were in it for a few years now, but I was wrong. And we're actually starting in it now because that's what this conjunction is bringing. A lot of peace and harmony into our society and more abundance and freedom, less fear and more joy in our material world, in our society. The way that we have on Earth, it's so fearful, such a toxic, we used to have such a toxic environment, and Jupiter's here just to shake that up and bring us, Christ consciousness again. If you didn't know, Jupiter is the planet that rules Christianity, and that's because Christ was all about Jupiter, just wanting to travel and expand and grow into happiness, into divinity more and more. Jupiter's all about that. So I'm very excited to be here. Sometimes as a light worker, as a star seed, it's very lonely and it's a tough journey. It can be very lonely. But astrology is always here to show us the way, to show us what is correct or what is not. And I'm here to tell you that astrology is telling us that we're on the right path as a species, no matter what, the media and all the powers that want to be, want us to think and feel. We are beyond that, and astrology is showing us that. And not only that, Taurus is in Uranus for a really long time, and that Uranus is just, it represents our society. And so Taurus in Uranus conjuncting this grand conjunction is just creating this like squaring trinity of power energy, and it's amazing and it's so beautiful, and I'm so happy to be here with you all. So I just wanted to allow us to shake off 2020 and bring in this new year with happiness and joy and love, because that is the only way. And you are powerful beyond measure. You are a god, and this year will show you what you're made of. Last year, you know, they really, there was a lot of this year, I mean, there was a lot of programming to be separate and be fearful and be afraid, and this is not the case. They really try to hone in the programming of fear, and we can rise above it because we know better. We know better than that. So I'm so happy you're here with me. Breathe in the love and vibration. Exhale anything you want to let go of from this year. Inhaling and exhale. Good, everybody. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 5. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Exhale. Hold it at the bottom. Inhale. Exhale. Find yourself comfortable seated, feeling your body, witnessing how you feel with no judgment. Use your breath to guide your body and guide your energy to move throughout your body. Inhale. Exhale with a sigh. Open mouth, sigh. Inhale. Exhale. Let go of everything that does not serve you. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling the love and the expansion of ascension. You have made it. You have arrived. Thank you so much. I'm going to start light language singing. Feel free to join me, or you can close your eyes, find a soft gaze, and meditate with me here. Nakasaluta expanded into the world. Love, peace, peace, and light, and light, and light, and love, peace, and light, and love. Abundance, abundance is what I am. And joy, joy is what I am. I am love. Rusu tufusi. And love. Shanti, 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 Shanti. Radiating light from our hearts out into the world, bringing peace and expansion and truth to a world full of shadows and suffering, knowing that we have the answers and we are the ones we've been wanting to come save us. It's been you all along. Know yourself and accept yourself and create your highest reality with no fear, no lack, nothing holding you back. Time doesn't exist. Space doesn't exist. You know that you are connected to all that is, all that will ever be is within you. You are not a small individual, but a whole universe. You are a God. Abracadabra. One of my favorite words. It means, I said, so it is. Bring into your third eye, into your sixth chakra. Think about and feel and visualize, imagine your highest potential. Feel that high potential. See it in your eye. What do you look like? What are you doing? Who's around you? Where do you live? What do you smell? Paint this picture for your third eye. And allow your third eye to become a portal for that reality. Sucking your physical body into that parallel reality where you are your highest and most aligned version of you. Feel how this feels in your body. Where do you feel this truth? For me, it's in my heart and in my root and sacral chakra, my stomach and in my pelvis. Inhale into this reality and exhale, coming closer. Bring this reality into your being. Know that internally you can always time travel, and know that internally you can feel whatever you want, no matter what the external world tells you. You must feel. Slowly come back into your body now and feel the weight of your body falling to gravity. Feel your spine here. Inhale. Feel the light streaming up from your pelvis into your crown chakra. Exhale. Bring that light down from your crown into your toes. Inhaling, shoot the energy up into the crown. Exhale, shoot it back down. We're going to do this 5 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Really feel the energy rising up and down. Your Sushumna. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth with power and vigor. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Kali breath, maybe. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. We're gonna do some 1 nostril breathing. So if you want to, this is something that you're interested in doing, you can take your 3 fingers here and put it over your left nostril. Breathe in through your right and breathe out. And then use your thumb to plug up your right nostril and breathe in through the left nostril and breathe out. Keep going. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Switch. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is a very powerful breath because it cleanses out the left and right sides of the body and awakens both sides of the brain. Feel the energy coming from your inhales and exhales. Inhale to the ribs, exhale out of the ribs. Feel your ribs expand and contrast. They come jutting out of the body and then they come back in. Now take this into your throat by shifting your chin back and down. Come into ocean breath here, Ujjayi breath. Three more times. Let out any noises here. One more. Bring your hands into your heart and breathe into the heart. We're going to do a lotus mudra. So have your hands into your heart. Inhale, open up a lotus flower in the fifth chakra. Exhale, close it. Inhale, open up the heart. Exhale, you can close it. Take this on your own timing. You can take this on any chakra you want now. Can be the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, or the crown chakra. Wherever you want to feel this in your body, take this lotus mudra here. So inhale, open up the chakra. Exhale, close it. Bring it all the energy in. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, contract your energy in. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Feel the energy accumulating in this chakra. Inhale and exhale. Let it all out. Maybe bring some arm circles above the head and bring your arms in. Hi, Maya. I'm glad you can join me. Thank you. I think the change of energy will depends on how aligned and awakened we are. You can keep doing these arm movements here while I explain. So a lot of us, if we're more sensitive, it's like a full moon, except times a million, I feel like. So some of us are feeling the full moon energies at different times. Some of us feel it after the full moon has came. We're still feeling the energies. Maybe it hits us then, or it hits us before. I definitely feel the energies today shifting. And I feel like a lot of us might, we can come out of the breath. Hi, welcome back. I hope that was fun for you. But I think a lot of us are going to want to cling. Our egos or our darker parts, our shadow side is going to want to cling to the matrix. So maybe we're having like a little bit more of a darker time right now because the energies is shifting, and that just means the darkness needs to shift into the light. So there may be like a dark night of the soul feeling right now for some of us. Our collective, as you know, is going through dark night of the soul this year. But yeah, I think we have to consciously remind ourselves of the shift and remind ourselves that we're no longer in the 3D matrix that we were in before. So once we do that, then I feel like we can begin to feel enlightened upliftment and like this dream reality that is now happening. But it has to be a conscious shift. And I think a lot of parts of us are unconscious still. So it might take some work, but yeah, it's up to us. I hope that answers your question. It's up to your degree of alignment with nature and your higher self. I think it's a slow energy, so it's a subtle energy. It's a slow moving energy. So it's I feel it like boom, but not a lot of people will. I think it's very subtle and slow, and it'll grow more and more as the year progresses. Thank you for your question. I really appreciate your interaction. Thank you for being here. I'm going to pull a few tarot cards now. I feel called to do that with you all. So, because I feel so grounded from the breath work and the meditation we were just doing. So I'm gonna pull some quads for you all and myself, just so I can get a clearer message to channel for everyone today. And take some water from my lovely happy face. It has the green screen on it for some reason. It's the face of this time. Jupiter's like, I'm Jupiter. This cup is like, I'm Jupiter. Okay. All right. So, thank you, God and universe, for allowing me to be a channel for you, for my friends out there, everyone in the planet. I want to bring a message for our highest good and allow me to have a clear message so I may be guided in the future for the next year 2021, and I may help guide others. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for this miracle that's happening for us today. I hope everyone can feel peace today and for the rest of this year. I love you. Okay. Let's choose some cards, shall we? Okay. This is for our highest good. Whatever messages are coming out, whoa, are for our highest good. I breathe and I know this, I rest in this truth. And for a lot of us that are suffering, my heart goes out to you. Whoa, I'm having butterfingers today. Sorry, everybody. Normally I'm not this butterfingery with my tarot. But I'm in a high chair today, so I feel like I don't have like a surface to. But, okay. Let this card come out. This is what came out. The daughter of swords. Whoa. So swords is fiery energy, and the daughter is youthful feminine energy. And I believe, the daughter femininity at this time needs to be restored on this planet, and that's what this golden age will be about, is rebalancing the yang with the yin, the masculinity with femininity. So this is a very yin card, but it's also masculine because it's swords, which is fire. So we're getting that balance in this card. It's really beautiful. Let's see what this book says. Daughter of Swords is honest and insightful. The Daughter of Swords is a young woman whose honesty and insights take her far in life. People truly value her frankness. She learns from keen observation. It almost seems as though she never stops watching. Sometimes this becomes a burden for her, as she can't help noticing this or that small detail that could have been better. Been there, girl. There is a potential for her to hold on to those experiences and become spiteful and judgmental. So I feel like this is us in a nutshell right now as a society, where we have been so, the feminine side of us have been so wounded that it's a child. It hasn't been able to mature, and it's the stage of a child, and we have to balance. And femininity has to embrace masculine qualities in order to find peace. And a dark side of this card is to hold on to the past and be judgmental and spiteful and just be, what is the word? Bitter. Be bitter from the past experiences. So we have to be wise about what we're putting our energy in towards, because this is a very powerful card. This is a very powerful archetype right here. So they have to be mindful of what they're believing in and how they're using their energy, or else the energy will use them for the worst, not for the good, highest good. So I love that it's an owl. It's a beautiful, beautiful owl. It's a white owl. Owls, as you know, see at night, and they are very cunning and smart, and all the words, all the positive words. So this is a really beautiful card. I'll pull another one. Here we go. Here we go. Alrighty. So I think that's a very good sign that we pulled that card. Woo. Okay. The next card that popped out is the Magician. And this card, as you can see, has all the elements, all five. We got swords, fire, pentacles, earth, wands, air, water, cups. And then we have this like infinity symbol in the heart of the cheetah, which is spirit. It represents spirit. So this, you are a magician out there. No problem, Maya. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. You are a magician out there, everybody, and you have all the magic and all the power, all the elements inside of you, and you can run fast and move quickly like a cheetah and smartly, right? They're so beautiful and inspirational. So let's look this up, the Magician. It's a wonderful card. I'm forgetting the word, but it's not like a regular pentacles or what. It's a, okay. It's a major arcana. The major arcana, yes. The Magician, self-empowerment action. The Magician is a card of boundless, expansive energy. Whereas many of the major arcana deals with stillness or aspects of the mind, this card is all about action. Action, action, 3 times. It's time to see yourself as the wildcat. Embrace his speed, grace, and abilities. Don't be afraid to begin. You have the power of all 4 elements within your reach. Now is the time to use them. So 2021 is all about, sorry, I'm going into this like New York accent. It's all about embracing your truths, embracing your higher self, the divinity within, and act upon it. Act for your highest good. Do no longer act in this from 3D fear, because that no longer exists. Okay? So, let's see what new card we have for us. Last card I'm going to pull from this deck, and then we'll move on. Hi! Whoops. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn these into X. I don't see them. One more card. What is the last card that we need to complete our message here from all my friends? The last card came out is this, the Moon. The Moon. This on Moon Day. It's Monday. We got the moon. That's amazing because the moon rules Monday, the Moon Day. So this is amazing. And it's a little crescent moon. And as we know, moon rules mystery, femininity, shadows. So a lot of us may be in the shadows right now. But the moon is the illumination to help us guide us through the journey, through the shadow. So we got to trust in the divine feminine and all her mystery. Let's see what the moon brings us. The moon, here we go. Vivid dreams and fears. In many ways, the moon card encompasses the idea of the wild unknown. It is the shadow realm, the place where dreams, fears, and mysteries are born. Much darkness can linger here, and if you aren't careful, this can lead to periods of anxiety and self-doubt, almost as though you've lost your way in a house of mirrors. Many great artists have roamed this inner landscape. It's where imagination and creativity drift freely upon the midnight air. So it's just a simple, expansive, feminine, magical realm where in magic there is good and bad, light and dark. We're still living in a dual world. So 5D will bring us into more unity, but we're still going to move through that darkness and that shadow, especially because a lot of us haven't fully yet. So embrace the darkness. As someone who has been a shadow worker and a light worker all my life, I have always been around darkness. And it seems though that people, especially today, I have noticed people's egos holding on more and more, especially in my presence. It's like I trigger just by being around people. I'm triggering their ego and they want to bring me down, pick fights, bring my energy down. And I don't judge that. I just witness that. And if you're not allowed, but if you're able to communicate with that person clearly, like, it's your ego right now and you just want to be miserable because your ego wants to be miserable because it's afraid because things are changing right now. And I feel like if they're smart in any way, they'll be able to listen to you and hear you, or if not, keep it moving, bro. Keep it moving, bro. I don't know. So those were the tarot cards I chose. I feel like all these cards were amazing and had a perfect message for us. Daughter of Swords, balancing that femininity with masculinity and that moon energy, that divine, spirit and mystery and, creativity, and don't let the darkness overshadow you. And then we have the Magician, allow your actions to shine through. And the moon is, the mystery of it all, which is awesome. We're in a mysterious time for sure. Okay. What animal card should we be this year? Or like for this channel at least. Okay, so I have my spirit deck. And I love these cards because I love animals. Animals teach me so much. I've spent so much time as a child I'm an only child, so I spend a lot of time just watching animals and just daydreaming and pretending to be animals. So I love animals. I learned so much, more than humans, for sure. I learned more than being around humans. I learned from animals. So I want to pick the highest card for our reality and for this session for, maximum growth here. So thank you, higher self, for allowing me to be here for people. And we have a card. We have our buffalo. Wow. Wow. First of all, I don't know that much about buffaloes. I've never pulled this card. This is a fun new card for me as well. I'm just gonna look at it and see what I think. So I see lightning striking in the background and this big furry mammal with horns. And it seems like they're not freaking out by this lightning. They're chilling, So let's see what this book says. Buffalo. Okay, buffalo. I know, in terms of Native American culture, I know they love buffaloes. I don't know why, but I know it just reminds me of Native American culture for some reason. So, buffalo, grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. Wow. I'm getting chills. This is amazing. Grounded yet heavily, practical yet spiritual. The hooves of this mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise toward the heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. And may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. I love that. When in balance, trusting pure presence. When out of balance, restless, lacks gratitude. To bring into balance, prayer, bhakti, which I think means prayer. I love this. I love it so much. Now I see why the Native Americans love buffaloes. They are amazing. Look at that. So beautiful. So obviously this is impactful for us to pull because it's dual. It's grounded yet spiritual, heavenly yet, female and masculine. All of the dualities, precious yet regular at the same time. I love that. And it's just how we have to balance these things within ourselves, these duality concepts, and we have to keep calm and keep knowledge, stillness that we are the ones, we are gods. We are not these little meat bodies that they try to convince us we are. you know, through Corona and all these things happening this year, I think a lot of people felt out of control and felt the shock of what it's like to be in the material world and have a government and have, you know, not have as much power as we should have. And that created a lot of people to be afraid and to be bitter. And I think that we definitely need to embrace that buffalo energy of recognizing that we can conquer all without stress, just, you know, just for being our divine true self. So I love that for us. I love it. And oh my gosh, I feel like we need to pull from the Starseed deck because this is a very Starseed time right now that we're in. This is what we came for as Starseeds, is to be alive right now and to witness this wondrous conjunction, you know? I love it. And as a starseed, there's so many days like I do not want to be here in terms of this planet, and I just want to go home in terms of my home planet and dimension. And I'm so happy that I'm still here because I don't really, you know, I'm not really like an astrologer. I love astrology. I'm a beginner astrologer, so I'm not like always looking into the stars and looking at like natal, like I don't even know where you get those resources from to find out. I find out from like other people what's happening, and then I run from there. But I'm not like, you know, coming at it through my own research. I more so take other people's researches and then research from there. And that's something I want to work on. I want to be able to like know what's happening in the stars because it's so important. So what I'm rambling to say is that I find myself having new hope for this planet because I know that things are happening here. Finally. And I know that we are all coming into, you know, 30 years from now, we're not going to even recognize this place, I don't even think. Everything will be different. Animals will be free. They will never not be enslaved in these freaking farms, you know, or slavery. The animal holocaust will be over. The spiritual holocaust will be over for all people on the planet. I really do believe. And the planet will be not enslaved as a whole, because our planet is enslaved at this time as well. Our planet is alive, and it's a sentient being, and we don't treat her well. We haven't been. So I'm excited just to see our planet be like happy and flourishing, flirty again. I love it. So let's pick a starseed card. What does the starseed family have for us today? Yeah. Whoa! They have a lot to say. Okay. Just one card though. I just want one. Make sure card, I want to know that you want me to pull this card because it just pops out perfectly, you know. Which card? Thank you. See? You ask, just tell them what you want. Tell your higher self what you want and they'll give it to you, I promise. This card says, you got the love, you got the love, you got the love. Oh, Florence and the Machine. Okay, thank you, middle school. Okay, you got the love. Hey, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Ooh, girl. Ooh, ooh. So the reason I'm like this because, as you know, my last video I put up a yoga class. I hope you check that out because it's very special to me. And actually, the buffalo card. Before I go into this card, I have one more thing to say about the buffalo card. The buffalo card, it says something like life's too short to be in fear or something, to be, you know, not grounded and not aligned to your higher self. So that really resonated with me because as you may know from my last video, my grandmother passed away on Friday. So 3 days ago, and she was my grandmother, my blood grandmother. I didn't know on my dad's side, I did not know my blood grandmother on my mom's side. My mom didn't really have a close relationship with her mom at all. I do have a step grandmother or grandmother that is my mom's stepmother or something like that. And but their relationship is strained and our relationship is strained. So, and then on my dad's side, my grandmother who just passed away, her name was Irene Ceballos, and she was from Chile, and Spanish was her first language and preferred language. She came to the States for her family to have a better life, but she never wanted to be an American. So but I was never taught Spanish, so I never really got to talk to her. When she was passing away, I talked to her on the phone, and I was only able to be like, te amo con todo mi corazón, te extraño, estás muy fuerte, fuerte. And I feel like there was more things I wanted to say, like, hasta luego, like, I'll see you later, things like that. And I'm sure she felt my energy, but it's just frustrating because I'm someone who really likes to communicate myself clearly, and I've never been able to, like, really get to know her. So that was kind of bitter. It makes me want to learn Spanish more just for her, because I love her and my family so much. And I want to be able to speak Spanish because that is my blood, like, for real, my blood. And yeah, I know she's in a better place now, so we can communicate better than ever, and she's always around me now, and that that puts not pressure. That doesn't put pressure on me. That makes me want to not live my life not to the fullest. It makes me not want to be taking chances on doing BS things that are not for my highest good, because I know she's going to be watching me. She's with me now. So that just reminded me that what the Buffalo card said reminded me of that. It's like, that's a very prevalent thing in my head. It's like, don't take life for granted. Life's too short. So yeah, I recently made a codependent video. It's like, are you codependent? I think a lot of us are, and I think we need to push away from that. Like, just stop finding external reasons for us to feel loved. It's like, just love yourself, please. Thank you. Easier said than done, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's look up what this card means. You got the love. You got the love. I don't know what this word, hadar. I don't know what this H word means. Hadarian. Okay. Hadarian energy codependency boundaries. The Hadarians are believed. Oh, here we go. The Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love, who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, independent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. Aw, been there. That's literally, thank you. That's literally what my video was about. Okay. The Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love, who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, independent, healthy relationships because they only see unconditional nature of those who they meet. Been there. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. Am I Honduran? Like, what is it? I am Honduran. Like, my family's actually from Honduras, but okay. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body. To learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others. So I guess this is like a group of beings, or this is a energy within Sarsi's, a type of energy. Hadarian energy, where they are the lovers of the universe. So it's difficult for them to be in a physical body because they're separate, and it's hard for them to make boundaries and have an identity because they're so tuned into the unconditional love of all things. It can be difficult. So their job is to love in a physical body, so that you have to learn to love yourself, and then you can learn someone else. And that is what twin flame relationships are here to teach us too. So that's awesome. To remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own. The message of this card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships in which you give more than you receive. Yikes. Just kidding. Or perhaps there's a certain okay, I got this. Volatility, that's what volatility to it. And you're always unsure where you stand. This card is assigned to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel safe, to relax and just be you. To assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe or cover up. Get real to heal, beach. Oh. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how? How can you develop a deeper love for yourself? And then let's leave it at that. So that's an amazing card. I love that. As a codependent person myself, been there a million times, and it's so bad. Not bad, but it's not healthy, and we deserve to be healthy. We literally are love. And I'm not saying everyone's not, but we starseeds are we worth so much more than trauma and suffering. We're worth so much more. So I'm glad that we can work through this codependency, and I think we're all going to keep working through it in 2021. Just how to stand on your own 2 feet with like a buffalo, with positivity that you will be able to keep yourself okay, just by yourself, Okay, I'll pull one more card. I'll pull from this deck the Sufi Wisdom Oracle card. Pull one. Oh yeah, I'm having so much fun with you all. I don't want to go. I have to go soon, but I don't want to. Okay. I love talking about these things. Okay, let's pull one more card for our highest good. For our highest good. Okay, I'm not gonna pick that one. I just want one single card, my friends. Solamente una. Boom. Okay. This says, self-creation. Be the author of your own life. This is a beautiful card. I love the art. It looks like a woman holding this orb on a platter, and her shadow self or higher self, because they're kind of the same once you heal, is witnessing and overlooking, and the moon is in the back. So I'm seeing extreme femininity, because feminine is creation. Feminine energy is artistic energy. And she's both are reflecting her spirit and higher self, and her are looking at the moon. And then they're carrying this inner moon too. So it's as above, so below. I love it. It's amazing. I don't think we even need to go into the meaning of that, because it's pretty clear. It speaks for itself. So, yay! I'm so happy for us. I think we should all be celebrating. And that's why I want to be here with you all. It's just to celebrate this amazing change that we have going on. So to close out, because I'm going to be going here in a few minutes, I'm going to stay here for a few more minutes, but let's close out just by, you can grab a piece of paper or a pen or pencil and just draw or write out what you want to bring in 2021. Who do you want to be? Who are you? What do you want to let go of? What do you want to bring? And I'm just going to, while you do that, I'm just going to just stream of conscious out what I want to bring this year. So 2021, I want to establish more money for myself. I'm going to start teaching yoga classes every week. I've gotten an offer today, and I'm so excited, and I accepted it. So I'm excited to do that, to teach yoga. and I will be keep teaching kids music, and I hope that I can start selling more art. I have an Etsy, and I sold one painting, and it did really well. So I want to keep making art and spray paint art and make more money from art. And I just want to save, be able to travel, and not feel any lack. I just want to feel happiness this year, next year, and always. And just keep on with the boundaries, keep on with the codependency issues and working with that and healing through that. Um, I want to get better at the harp and have more opportunities playing the harp. I think I'm going to get another opportunity playing at my old university that I graduated from 3 years ago. So that will be exciting. I want to learn to drive. I still don't know how. I'm 24. I want to learn to drive. And I want to be able to teach yoga out of my house, like have a studio. I have a studio, but have like people in the studio, and I want to be able to travel more and help people more. Yeah, pretty simple. I feel like there has more I want to say, but now I'm blanking. I love you all for being here with me and being a part of this journey with me. Please do check out my Patreon. I hope to grow in 2021 more patrons, because I just want to create more community and help people more. So maybe I'll be able to have people be a part of the membership where I can teach them yoga one-on-one every month and have phone calls. I just want to connect more with you all and really start in this life coaching business, spirituality business that I want to begin. Because long term, my goal is to have a retreat center for light workers, starseeds, just sensitive artists in general, where there'll be like cooking classes, nutrition classes, gardening, art performances, and workshops, and yoga classes, just like a mind, body, spirit wellness center. I want it to be called Indigo Health Center. So, and I hope to have like a few locations, at least one in the States, at least one not in the States. That way I'll be able to, and that way I'll be able to like have retreats, but not like take away from the community that the retreats will be in, like a lot of people do, like white, spiritual retreats. It's just like a form of gentrification to me. Like if you're not connected to that community and you're not like representing people that feel connected to that community, like other people of color or whatever, it just feels like invasiveness. So I want to do all this with alignment and purity. And for our world, I just want to see everyone be enlightened and be freed. I want to see disclosure because I know we're not alone on this planet, and I want to see us realizing how big and how magical the world is, because it really is a magical, beautiful world we live in, and I'm so grateful to be here, and I just want to like push that more out into the world. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody. Happy Conjunction Day.